killer. A white guy was a serial killer. A white guy was a serial killer. A white lady went cuckoo one day and killed a kid.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, look, so this guy right here, this weird guy right here, the one that's finna tell us about black people. You get me, to defend black people. You get me, look at his face first. All I want you to do is just look at his face. Do he look like he had success with women? No? Okay. Once you understand that, you understand his motives for his content. You get what I'm saying? People move a certain way when they didn't have a healthy sexual experience. You get what I'm saying? You gotta find something to get attention. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like a woman that's ugly. You get me? If she's ugly and she has a nice body, I guarantee she will take all the attention away from her body her head, her face, by focusing in on her body. Now, if she has a big body, and her face is pretty, she would take all the attention away from her body and focus it on her face. A lot of makeup, a lot of this, a lot of that. Anything to say, look at this part, not this part. This guy right here, body-wise, is not nothing to look at, but he can talk. You get what I'm saying? He can talk. You get me? That's where his attention come from. So he need things to talk about. What do you talk about? Talk about black people. Talk about how he fights white people. You get what I'm saying? That's what he does. He fights white people. Even though he's white himself. He fights for He fights for black people. You get me? But also, here we go. Here we go. Pronouns. He, him, his. Sir, we know you're a guy. But with the flag in his body, with the flag. True crime Mikey with the rainbow flag. You get me? And his pronouns and stuff. You get me? All the things that he would need to fit into society, because he's not a Chad. He's not a good looking person. He has to get attention other ways. You get what I'm saying? Other ways. You get me? I'm telling you, you really gotta watch people like this. You get me? He gets a lot of attention, but later on, we gonna find out that he's a creep. You know why? Because somebody's gonna be a big fan and they're gonna try to meet him, and he's gonna let the creep out, the basement stuff. You get me? A lot of good entertainers had to sacrifice a lot of stuff, like not being around women and stuff like that. You get me? So they don't have good social interaction and stuff like that. This guy right here is a weirdo. You get me? Everything fits all the criteria of a liberal. You get me? He agrees upon everything. Look at his face. Look at his face. You get what I'm saying? Look at this face. A face only somebody will love. A newborn baby will love. Because she don't know what it is. That's why. Look at that face. You get me? Look at that face. Now let's go back to, once we know, stop being a victim. Let me see. Ooh, I am the discriminatory. What this say? Let's see this.
Trump 2024. American flag, American flag, American flag, American flag. You are the discriminator by making this video. You and this video is pathetic. Thank you. Yes. I'm actively discriminating. Yes. Proudly. Man, it must suck to be in a community that...
Yeah, that's your hero. All you people out there, you only like him because he agrees with you. He supports your narrative. You get what I'm saying? He supports your Trump hate narrative. You get me? He supports your gay agenda. You get me? Or he fights against white people for black people. Let's go back to that video so I can show y'all.
Chicago last. Black youths stampeded through downtown Chicago last.
A mob of black youths stampeded downtown Chicago. You get what I'm saying? Did it not happen? Did they not do that? Okay? Now, but you get me? This guy right here, remember why he's doing what he's doing. He's doing it because it gets him attention. He has no fight. There is no fight, because if he had one, he would let the whole video play. We would actually hear what the guy has to say. He has no fight. He just needs content. You get me? So he comes in with nothing. Nothing. He just tells us a whole bunch of white people that have committed crimes too. Okay, we get that. We know white people commit crimes, black people commit crimes, Asians commit crimes, Hispanics commit crimes. People commit crimes. We get that. You get what I'm saying? What does this have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with nothing. You get me? Did you change his argument? No. All you did was just say that white people do it too. That's all you did. You get me? But did that change the fact that they did do it?
Investigation. There are reports, unconfirmed by Chicago police, of multiple people shot at Michigan and Washington, also Michigan and Wabash. The Chicago Fire Department, we're told, is here along with paramedics and Chicago SWAT teams, all assisting in this investigation. Now, the chaos here downtown began or erupted just before 8 p.m. Several hundred young people traveling in groups, kids seen jumping barricades into Millennium Park, also jumping on top of cars. Other reports indicated large groups trying to force their way into the...
You get me?
Of white people are serial killers and murderers. 2 white kids shot up a school. A white person shot up a school.
Okay. Yeah, but a lot of people in Chicago, black people in Chicago, still stormed downtown. Did they not do that? Did they not do that? Okay, I agree with you. Yeah, they killed somebody too. I get it. But did that not happen? You get me? Because all you can do is just agree or disagree. Did that not happen? Because I think it happened. I saw it happen. You get me? What are you talking about, Mr. White Man? Because you have no dog in the fight. You really don't have no passion or conviction. No, you're just showing me some surface shit. You get me? Like y'all always fucking do. You have no fight, no dog in this fight. You have no feelings, no care, no passion. You get me? You're just doing something. Why? Look at me. Everybody look at me. I'm fighting for white people. I'm fighting for black people. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah. I can say this.
A white person shot up a school. A white person shot up a school.
Sir, you are fucking white. Okay? You are white yourself. All you arguing is that you're crazy just like, or you're potentially crazy just like them. You get what I'm saying? But what does this have to do with what he said? Did they not do what they did? You get me? I don't know the full content of his video, but all I see you doing is showing me something we already know. That's it. You get me? What are you doing?
A white person killed 60 people in Vegas. A white guy stabbed 4 college students. A white guy shot up a church. A white guy was a serial killer. A white guy was a serial...
Oh my God, Ted Bundy. Who else we got? What was that? The one that ate people, Jeffrey Dahmer. That's how far back we going? Cause we could do this with everybody. Genghis Khan. Who else we got? You get me? We got Pancho Villa or whatever that other guy, Geronimo or whatever you want to call it. We can go through time and every day we can pick out a crime done by everybody. But does that change the fact that they still ran downtown? All he did was just report what they did. You get me? That's it. Hey, a group of black people ran downtown. That's it. And then you jump in like, oh, but white people are criminals too. You're white, sir. What are you saying? You're a criminal? Should we fear you? Because I already do. And I don't fear you, but I know you're weird. You're weird.
Killer. A white guy was a serial killer. A white guy was a serial killer. A white lady went cuckoo cuckoo.
Look at that dead ass expression on his face. You get what I'm saying? Look at his cheek muscles. Do he look like he smiles a lot? No, that is a goddamn psychopath if I've ever seen one. Look at his face. Look at his face.
One day and killed a kid. A white guy murdered a whole family. White people made this. A white guy kidnapped and murdered a woman.
What does this gotta do with downtown? You get me? Tell me that on the same day that black people ran downtown, another group of white people ran on the other side of downtown. Then that would be an equal argument. Hey, sir, while you're talking about this, did you know that on the other side of that building, it was a whole nother group of people that was happening? That is something passionate to talk about. That would be like, yeah, that would be an actual fight. But this right here, what are you doing? You get me? Because somebody else can come right behind you and say, but you know that black people did this, black people did that. Look, I'm not fighting for white people. I'm not fighting for black people. I'm pointing out this weirdo right here and why he's doing what he's doing. He's not doing it with love. and trying to help. No, he's doing it because he want to be accepted. Bye.
Watch people. Because you can fake for a long time, but one day you're going to show yourself to be a phony.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? And that's what these, a lot of people are doing these days.